standing here now with Mayor William Bell from Birmingham. First question, was there a sense that there was enough warning for these communities before these horrible storms hit Wednesday evening?
Well, we had all of the sirens working. Our weather stations were giving out notices, not just the day of, but the day before. We knew that the second round of storms would be very powerful. So people were given warning, but you can't pinpoint exactly where it's going to come.
Yeah, and just walking around this neighborhood alone and the other neighborhoods that were hit, I mean, even with the warning, there's no accounting for just the degree of devastation.
Well, Harry, you're talking about thousands of homes that were impacted. When we got out here late that night, you saw tens of thousands of people headed towards the fire station because that's a sense of refuge, but it was hit and it was totally destroyed on the inside, so they had nowhere to go, and we got emergency response teams out here to tend to the wounded. Right now we have only 2 confirmed dead in this area, but there's still a lot of people missing, and we don't know if they were swept up in the storm and deposited somewhere else.
So you still have a lot of unaccounted for as of this morning. But I saw these Katrina-esque numbers in this spray painting on all of these places to say they've been searched already.
Right.
Do you have any idea how many homes and businesses were destroyed? Have you been able to get an accounting of that yet here in Birmingham itself?
We have not gotten an accurate account. We believe that right in this community you have about 1,000 homes that were impacted. Throughout the city, we probably have another 3,000 homes, and that represent families. So
yeah, it's interesting also because we were over it in the air, and if this storm had kept proceeding east toward the city itself, I mean, there's a small miracle that it stopped where it did.
Exactly, the downtown area. And you think that large buildings like that could withstand it, but we have multi-million-dollar churches that were just blown away. They no longer exist.
They're
flattened, and that was the power of the storm. And it was, I saw it with my own eyes. I was about 2 or 3 miles from here, and it was just a wall of swirling debris, and nothing could have withstood that. And the fact that we had only the few lives in this area that we did lose, that we know of, that's a miracle in and of itself.
Is your house intact, and is your family or your extended family okay?
Well, my sister lives in this community, and her house was damaged beyond repair. I have other cousins and relatives who live in this area who were damaged, but thankfully no life was lost.
Wow. Is there a way to put into words just the amount of emotional damage? I mean, it's one thing to see all of the property damage, but the emotional damage is difficult to comprehend.
To see grown men cry, to see mothers holding their children with the fear that they couldn't protect them during that time, and just the thought of the danger that they were in, it humbles everyone. Oftentimes Birmingham is seen as the center of racial strife in the past, but this storm brought so many people together, black, white, Hispanic, everyone pulling together because we were all in the same boat.
Mr. Mayor, thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you for being here.
Good luck to you, sir.